The wind that made the grain wave gently yesterday blows down the trees tomorrow. The wind that made the grain wave gently yesterday blows down the trees tomorrow. The wind that made the grain wave gently yesterday blows down the trees tomorrow. The wind that made the grain wave gently yesterday blows down the trees tomorrow. The wind that made the grain wave gently yesterday blows down the trees tomorrow.
It's nothing, it's only a little wind, a distinct, somewhat discreet approach to the maze. Come on, keep up the pace, you've already won the race. Cute baby hamster, let's try to make them run in place. Look at the wounds, it's destined to die soon. And the way I see it, we're obligated to eat it. So treat it with grins while it's standing on its last limbs. Feed it and fatten it up for when the feast begins. I drew the blueprints out on the sidewalk with chalk, so when the rain starts they won't be able to read our plans. And I'm compiling a list of demands, so let me get a show of fists and hands to see who's down with the program. Party over here, free love, free truth, free care, carefree, bring your whole crew affair. Freedom of speech and thought, scot-free, free your mind. Forgot to pack a spine, feel free to borrow mine. I'll be the thorn in the side of drama, comma. It's cool cause we died with honor, comma. Don't worry honey, I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm just trying to strip you of your pride and your gear and your virtue. It's not clear, proceed with caution. No longer an option. And maybe my issues are not your issues, but everyone has to sleep and everybody carries weight. You can't escape regret, but you might regret escape. If you closed your eyes and held it, would you recognize the shape? Regardless, give my regards to the inner child that managed to break free from the confines of this skull-sized cell. The taming of the shrew, the high hopes fell, the shaming of the true made your own private hell. And maybe I'm not here for you to listen to, and maybe I'm not here to steer you, just share my vision, maybe drop a hint or two, maybe a few opinions, maybe learn from you by watching you and studying your positions. The mission started off as nothing but better living. Instead of giving truth, better living was found through keeping secrets. Enlist me as a grunt, spreading the message of funk, letting the rest of the spunk clot their veins with that junk. All limp, swinging like the willows in the winds, moving like the mountains when Armageddon begins. Vampires, you're all a bunch of demons. When you talk, I close my eyes, it sounds like you're screaming. It's not clear, proceed with caution. Fear is no longer an option. And I no longer have the patience to deal with most of these patients. Ignore the preferences, irrelevant to their favorites. I look for love and I identify deceit within the facial structure of every human being I meet. I can smell your contempt when you enter the chamber, so I act apprehensive and pretend that there's danger. As I watch from the tower, everyone looks like ants. They all scramble to be, appears as if that they dance. Well, for all of y'all, keeping y'all in hell, I'm only trying to help peace out to oneself. And if I did have a car, I would speed down the road until I reached my goal, until my engine explodes. The glass was half full, so I drank it. I got impatient and anxious while I was waiting for the raffle. And when they drew the number, it pulled me under, cause I was sitting on a 7, which had never made the entrance. The glass was half full, so I drank it. I got impatient and anxious while I was waiting for the raffle.